As Mike Patrick. In this video, I want to talk about how our hair is actually an extension of our nervous system. Okay, our hair is an extension of our nervous system. Now, once again, this is one of those pieces of information where most of us may have heard this at some point, but it's one of those things that kind of goes in one ear and out the other, and we don't actually live by the fact that our hair is an extension of our nervous system. So with that said, it's more so about how we prioritize. Okay, now if you're more worried about, the way your hair looks or smells or something like that, if that's what your priority is, your main priority, then you may make decisions that is not complementary to keeping your hair and your body healthy. Okay, it's just like when I talked about how our skin is an organ, another form of information that most of us may have heard at some point, but we don't really live by it, or we don't really think about it because we get so caught in repetitiveness, you know what I mean, where you get some lotion, you ain't really thinking about what's in the lotion and all that stuff, and the fact that your skin is an organ and it goes into your bloodstream and stuff like that. So it's one of those things where I think we just more so have to be mindful, and even if you are mindful of it, then it's about prioritization. What are you going to value more? How your hair smells, how your skin smells, so therefore you'll put toxic lotions or things like that in your hair and on your skin, knowing that it's toxic perfumes in it, but you just more so worried about how it smells as opposed to how it affects your health over the long term. Okay, now so like I said, it's just one of those things that it may be new information to some, and to some you may have heard it, but like I said, it's something that I think we have to live by, because science doesn't always catch up, or hasn't caught up to everything and how things affect you. You know what I mean? So it's a great possibility that a lot of sickness and disease that we come across sometimes may have a lot to do with things that we're putting in our hair. Okay, because we know that everything in life is a communication system. Okay, feedback loops. Okay, everything is responding to something. Okay, so that's why we have a nervous system, so we can process information through different stimuli. Okay, so when you put something in your hair, now knowing that your hair is an extension of your nervous system, know that your hair is responding and your system, your body, is going to have a response to whatever you're putting on it. That could be a good response and a negative response depending on what you putting on and in your body. Okay, some things are long term, some things are short term. Some things show what it would do to you, right in the short term, and some things it takes time, for it to catch up. So therefore, be very careful what you put on your hair, just like I was talking about how you got to be very careful about what you put on your skin. And another way to look at it, more so from a spiritual standpoint, is, and even scientific, I think eventually, if this is not already scientific, it will be. Your hair, everybody's hair is like an an antenna. I'm sorry guys, but guy just walked past. I'm sure he seen me doing the video and then he still wanted to try to talk. But yeah, your hair is like an antenna. Okay, everybody's hair is like an antenna, but even as a testimony to this, some people really do have like hair that looks even like it's an antenna, like very coily hair. So like, for example, my hair is very thick and it is very coily, just like what you would think like an antenna, like so when my hair is just short enough but just long enough, it sticks straight up in the air just like an antenna. Okay, and it spirals. So what I do with my hair is, once again, I make the decisions, I prioritize that I'm looking at it that way. You know what I mean? So hopefully this was a helpful video, guys. and you'll you'll keep that in mind, because it's all about repetition, because this is the type of information that we don't hear all the time, so it's easily one ear and out the other. Okay. All right, so peace, guys. Have a good one.